Hi there. So I'm gonna just do a quick video with that one breath that I wanted to show you. And I also wanted to share with you that earlier this morning when I was looking in on you, I was looking at your belly and I did see, I know we talked a little bit about this the other day, but I did see this like area of your intestines that it stood out to me because it was almost like it was scratched or raw and kind of angry and red, inflamed. And then right after that was this area that it felt like it constricted. So, with doing some energy work on that, I was kind of using some visualization and just seeing how it responded. That area that was very sore looking, um, with a little bit of, like, let's just say I was doing Reiki on you. With a little bit of energy work, it eased and that redness started to turn more to pink and healthy. So it wanted to respond, but that constriction did not want to respond. No matter what I did, it just wanted to stay tight. And that was right after that inflamed spot. So the only thing that I could do, it was kind of funny. It was like if you had like a balloon rolled up and then unrolled it. So that's what I did on either side. I kind of unrolled either side so they were overlapping. So the constriction seemed to ease a little bit and all that redness and irritation seemed to ease. So how that felt to you, if you felt anything, if you feel any different, or whether it's doing anything or not, we'll just kind of keep in touch about it and I'll keep checking in on it. The one thing that I want you to do is when we're doing this breathing exercise, because I'm going to have you put your hands on your belly while you're doing it, is to imagine an expansion. And you'll be able to feel that when you breathe into your stomach. You'll be able to imagine and actually physically feel an expansion in your belly, because you're going to use your breath to do that. And then the other thing I want you to do, and this sounds maybe kind of funny, but it points to the day when you're just kind of maybe relaxing for a minute and sitting down. I want you to just imagine bringing your thoughts and your imagination along your intestines. So the way that I read people, I can do that because I've done it quite a lot. And when I get to a spot that looks irritated or something is wrong, I notice it. So I know that you won't be able to do that right now, right off. But what I want you to try to imagine is just maybe a white light or some comfortable color for you. Just bring that along your intestines so that you can become familiar with how that feels. And it wouldn't be surprising if while you're following your intestine with your imagination, you may be able to see something different or feel a different sensation, or your mind might understand that, oh, that's the spot that's bothering me. So the more familiar you become with it, the more control you have over changing the situation. So, and I want to tell you, don't get frustrated. We've just started talking. We've just started, bringing your attention to your body in a different way. So it's not going to happen overnight. But just like your knee is feeling better, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that that was a situation that you can look at and notice that it feels better because of some of the stuff that we've done together. So that might give you a little bit of hope, that things will change. Okay? Okay, so what I want you to do is put your hands on your stomach. I'm gonna put my hands a little over my stomach so that you can see my hands. I'm not quite sure how to do this, but I'm gonna, my camera's not in the right place. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Just bear with me. No, that's not gonna work either. Well, I'll talk you through it and hopefully you'll get the idea. So put your hands on your stomach, and as you take a breath in, you're going to allow your stomach to expand out. So obviously you don't have lungs in your stomach, but you're going to imagine that you do. So as you take a breath in, you're going to let your belly pop out. And then when you let your breath out, you're going to pull your belly back towards your spine. So take a breath in and expand your belly. And exhale and bring it back to your spine. Now when you take your next breath, what I want you to do is not only is the front of your belly popping out, but I want you to imagine it's almost like a balloon in the middle of your belly, and as you take a breath, the whole thing is expanding. So it's expanding on the sides, it's expanding out towards your back, and what you're doing is making room and relaxing the muscles all within your gut. Okay, so let's try that. Take a breath in and expand and relax all those muscles, that whole bowl that holds your pelvis. And then exhale and bring your belly back to your spine. One more time, big breath in. Expand that whole bowl that holds your pelvis, and hold your breath out just for a few seconds. Hold it out, expand, let your belly just pop out, no holding it in, and then let your breath out. That's good. So maybe you'll get the hang of or understand. I hope I explained it well enough. And you want to do that 10 times, at least twice a day. Okay? So 10 times in the morning maybe, and 10 times at night. Expand your belly and relax. And our bodies respond to what we want. Our bodies respond to our intentions and our asking. So I'm going to ask you, start in your mind talking to your belly. You know, talk to that spot that's holding you up, holding your stool up. And you can even say, like, you know, I don't know if you pray or if you know, imagine things that you want, hope, whatever you want to call it. Just start talking to yourself. And talk to your body, not just like, I'm sure you're like, I want this to be over and I want to be able to do this and do that. But really talk to yourself, talk to your belly as if it's like receptive to hearing you. Ask it to relax. Ask it to help you understand what it needs. Our bodies are really smart, and which is what gets us into this position of discomfort to begin with. Because probably originally something hit you in your gut that made you respond with maybe a clenching. You know, sometimes when we get really bad news, you know how it takes your breath away. You're just like, oh my God. Sometimes that energy remains within us. Even though we've moved on, our body is still there. So I imagine something like that probably happened. So now you can ask it to relax. So I hope this helps. Let's just keep talking. I'm kind of vested now in helping you feel better. So let me know if you have any questions or anything at all. Okay? All right. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.